The meeting ran late. Will I still catch my kids' show? At 2024 WWDC, Apple software chief Craig used this hypothetical AI demo to spike Apple stock by 7.26% instantly. In the PPT, Siri, once given this command, auto-launched the calendar to check the meeting time. Open Messages to check the show time, then launch Maps to search future travel times, and combine all data to give an answer. This proactive cross-app natural language interaction would completely reshape phone use. At the time, everyone thought this was Apple's biggest revolution in a decade, but no one realized it was Apple's grandest promise yet to fulfill. Over a year later, the features shown at launch still haven't been fulfilled by Siri. Meanwhile, many rivals have rolled out AI-powered phone control features. But sadly, whether Honor, Huawei Xiaomi, or Meizu, they were all confined to preset scenarios like ride-hailing, food delivery, and price comparisons. Everyone is wondering which phone maker will be first to build a true GUI agent that can run the system. But to no one's surprise, a software firm was the first to try. This is the Nubia M153 launched just days ago. The phone's hardware isn't the key here. What matters is the technical preview of the Doubao Mobile Assistant, ByteDance's latest AI system for smartphones. You could think of it as the final form of Doubao. We'll just call it the Doubao Assistant from now on. Note that this isn't a sponsored review. The product is still in beta, and F-code is needed to buy it. And as of when I wrote this, the first batch of 30,000 units has already sold out. No stock left. This system is unlike any phone I've used before. Its AI assistant can chat with me and handle basic tasks, and can act like a human, carrying out complex tasks I voice command the phone to do. And unlike AI takeovers on other phones that work in just a few scenarios, this upgraded Doubao can handle almost anything. For instance,
Doubao, if I haven't checked in on Duolingo by 6:58 p.m. each day, please open Duolingo and do a review session.
Once given the command, Doubao checks my Duolingo streak status every day at 5 p.m. If no check-in is found, she'll launch Duolingo in the background and take over the phone. Finish one review class, even if my phone is locked at the screen. When you unlock the screen, a Duolingo icon appears on the dynamic island. Tap it, and you'll see Doubao using simulated clicks to auto-complete Duolingo's language tests. A single lesson can be done in 2 to 3 minutes flat. Throughout the process, using Doubao felt just like having a real person operate my phone for me. And sometimes she gets questions wrong or can't find the class link. You can see her spot mistakes and keep trying to fix them. This is what sets Doubao Assistant apart from other phone helpers. She doesn't just take over in preset scenarios with limits, but truly understands your requests and crafts tasks step by step on her own. So she can handle niche personal scenarios, like my company's admin, who posts surveys and chats to count how many will eat at work the next day. If I forget to fill the form by 10, I'll have no lunch at work the next day. Before, I'd set an alarm to remind me to fill it out, but now I can just say,
Doubao help me find in DingTalk Shanghai office group, locate the company lunch survey, and pick both meals at work.
Once prompted, Doubao will auto-launch DingTalk in the background to fill forms. Even if my command didn't specify the group or form name, she still grasped my request perfectly. For instance, the flat I rent uses old smart appliances installed by the builder years back. This system works with no smart speakers, so voice control is quite a hassle. Remote light controls can only be tapped via the phone app. There are no physical switches on the walls, just touchscreens which are slow to use and can't be swapped for smart switches. But now I can just say,
Doubao help me turn off bedroom, too light. In Xiaotai Assistant.
It would launch the app, locate the relevant light, and switch it off, just like the way I do it manually. And after repeated use, it will learn your habits. Soon, I just need to say turn off bedroom too light. No need to mention which app to open.
Doubao turn off bedroom, too light.
Just to confirm, the entire process works in the background, even when the screen is locked. I open the front UI manually, just for the demo. Of course, to use it with the screen locked, you must enroll your voice print first. Except for granting permissions, making payments, or posting on public platforms, which require manual approval due to legal and ethical concerns. Doubao can autocomplete most other tasks as well. It can even link context clues to carry out commands, spanning multiple apps.
Doubao, do you know? Bilibili content creator LKs. Yes, I recall he posted a video on Bilibili a few days ago where he talks about a drone that can shoot panoramas. Quite fun. But I forgot what that drone was called. Check Bilibili first, then help me search Xianyu for Shanghai sellers and ask if in-person pickup is possible. Be polite.
Doubao first linked Ladiao to the prior IDR case, then opened Bilibili and found the relevant video. Confirm the drone model mentioned there, then open Xianyu to search for this item. And auto-filtered sellers shipping from Shanghai. Also grasped the in-person handoff term and kept her tone polite when asking, and even more. She could operate Doubao herself. Doubao?
Help me generate a lifelike photo of Doubao AI assistant from Doubao. The prompt is to imagine Doubao were a real person. What would they be doing at this hour? Then post this photo on RedNote with a caption of your own.
So what you see here now is a post with AI-generated images and text, all created and posted automatically by AI. A true human AI pal. What struck me most was that I wrote this piece at 1 AM last night. So Doubao, who helped me draft at night, made a photo of writing late at night. At that moment I felt a chill down my scalp. But I bet Apple is feeling the most shivers right now, since besides all the features shown, Doubao Assistant has a pro mode as well. Enable this option. Doubao will access more local data once you grant it permission. Enable active memory in settings, and it will automatically track your schedule or favorite addresses across apps. Do you recall the PPT Craig showed at WWDC back then?
Doubao Mr. Wang's meeting is delayed by 30 minutes. Will I still make it to my daughter's show? If I drive, check the map for me.
Doubao will auto-find meeting times and venues from audio files and locate your daughter's show time and venue from texts. Then open the Maps app, select driving, enter the address, and set the departure time to match the delayed meeting, check the estimated travel time. Then combine all the above to give you one clear answer. This is probably what Apple envisions itself, as I had imagined and tried similar products before, like Zhipu's AI cloud phone. But this was the first time I got a fully integrated product with such a polished experience. It blew me away. I wrote this line at 12 AM on the first day I got this phone. I couldn't sleep due to excitement, so I got up and drafted this piece. AI will surely revolutionize human-computer interaction, as neuroscience shows the human brain is a pseudo-multi, threaded single-thread model. One cannot truly perform two complex tasks with full awareness at once. The multitasking we think we do is often handled by the cerebellum via muscle memory, like walking or focused listening. Or the brain rapidly switches between two tasks, such as reading papers while drafting essays. But with AI assistants, we can now perform true multitasking while using our smartphones. You can watch live streams and compare prices, set up your home navigation, and turn on the car AC. And this will be the finest visual accessibility tool. Yet visually impaired users can simply speak their needs and their phones will act accordingly. Many blind users fear app updates, for when interfaces change, their built-up muscle memory just vanishes. And the new added options may lack properly filled out description tags, which screen reader can't read.
01C01B01C10C1H7.
But Dulala isn't screen reading via tags. It understands the screen like a human would. It truly helps visually impaired users their phones. Lastly, she differs from all past phone updates. No need for manufacturers to teach users how to use her. Users find new ways on their own. In just a few days since the Doubao Assistant launched, I saw folks use it to check in for games, clock in and out for work, and even pass Bilibili's Lu6 exam. Some used it to watch ads and earn points via tasks. Because she mimics how humans use phones, just like a humanoid robot, any tool designed for people can be used straight out of the box. Thus, with no third-party tweaks, Doubao Assistant can nearly control all apps out there. Yes, nearly all. As expected, this is the moment the video turns on its head. Just one day after Doubao Assistant was launched, Tencent announced a ban on using any AI assistant to operate WeChat, forcing ByteDance to swiftly remove the Doubao WeChat control feature. On the third day, Alibaba announced that Doubao Assistant would be barred from accessing Alipay, and any phone with Doubao Assistant installed would no longer be able to open Alipay. Thus, within just 3 days, all beta testers lost access to 2 national-level apps. The reason is clear. In the short term, Doubao Assistant's auto-click behavior closely resembles the automated tools used in gray area operations like fraud and fake orders, tripped WeChat and Alipay's risk control rules. In the long run, the widespread use of AI systems will upend current platform ecosystems and threaten the strongholds of major firms. WeChat Alipay these super apps with built-in mini-programs. They want you to handle all tasks within just one app, making it the gateway to everything and capturing all traffic, since traffic is an asset. But in the AI era, users no longer need to touch their phones. All apps lose their gateway role, because the web will come to have just one gateway AI itself. Doubao Assistant clearly touched the core of the cake, and indeed, WeChat and Alipay's countermeasures proved highly effective. Without these two apps, I simply can't use this phone as my main device for daily tasks. Screen on time dropped fast, and many social payment scenarios could no longer run. The used price of this phone in the seafood market dropped from a 2,000 yen premium to just a few hundred now. What's more amusing, while I was talking to Doubao about this, she suddenly mentioned another name, Baifashion. This was back when WeChat hadn't been launched yet, and China Mobile released this mobile tool on feature phones. In the days before real-time apps existed, Fashion surged to 500 million users thanks to its free SMS feature. Mobile leveraged Fashion's exclusivity to its own numbers, outpacing China Telecom and China Unicom to top the ranks that year. A traditional carrier saw the potential in telecom apps because a tool called Mobileak had caught its attention back then. It came from Tencent, a firm in Shenzhen, which was then just one tool under Monternet. Yet this young internet firm dared to bypass carriers and build its own mobile chat service. So to stop this product that broke industry norms, Mobile threatened Tencent with halted ties and demanded all Mobileak users merge with Fashion. At that time, Tencent got 7/10 of its income from Monternet with no choice. It agreed, but the good times didn't last. Fashion had just taken off when the smartphone revolution hit. Fashion, built on SMS and feature phones, quickly declined. In its final days, it tried to pivot to smartphones to survive. But it was too late by then. Another app had already dominated the space, WeChat, developed by Tencent itself. Finally, on May 13, 2016, Fashion announced the shutdown of its C-end services, and WeChat claimed full victory. This world never lacks old guard stifling change, nor change that triumphs despite such resistance. In later public internal records, when Tencent staff questioned the WeChat project, Tencent CEO Pony Ma stated, "In the web age, if you don't self-reform, others will reform you." WeChat back then climbed to the peak thanks to this very philosophy. Years later, when faced with the looming AI assistant, would WeChat atop the peak recall that distant afternoon when it vanquished Fashion? Alright folks, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. I'm Chao Chao A New up in the tech zone.